Hey guys, this is Balu from Balu Prime and once again welcome you all back for an exciting tutorial. In this tutorial, let us see how we can create this hologram effect inside Adobe After Effects using Trapcode Particular, and also I am using Optical Flares plugin also. So I hope you will find this tutorial useful, and without any further ado, let us start this. So here we are in After Effects. Now let us start this by importing our footage onto this project panel. Further, right click on this project panel, import selected footage, or else you can directly drop your footage onto this project panel. Now again select your footage and drop it onto this composition icon here. So now move forward in timeline where you want to start this hologram effect. So I want to start this effect where I tap on this watch. Beyond that frame, go to this edit options and click on this split layer. Now again move forward in timeline where you want to end this effect. So I want to end this effect at this frame where I tap once again on this watch. So beyond that frame, again go to this edit options and split layer. Now let us bring this layer top and let me rename this as drag. Now select this layer, press I on the keyboard to move to the starting frame of that layer. Now go to this tracker options. If you're not finding this tracker options here, go to this window and enable tracker from here. Now select this layer and click on this track motion. So we got a track point here. So let me increase this. Now let me place this track point here at this point. So once the track point is set, click on this analyze forward button. So it starts tracking our footage and gives some tracking data when it is done. So here tracking is done. Now again press I on the keyboard to move to the first frame of this current layer of the track layer. Now go to this layer options, new, click on this null object. Now click on this edit target in tracker. So once you click on this edit target, you will get this a pop-up. In this layer you need to select your null object, just what we have created now, and hit OK. Now click on this apply. Let the dimensions be X and Y and hit OK. So the tracking data has been assigned to this null object here. Okay. Now let me change this resolution to quarter. Fine. Now let us import our 3D object onto this project panel. So I have downloaded a T-Rex model free website where we can download 3D models. I will be leaving a link in the description. You can download it from there. So let me drop this T-Rex model. Make sure that our model should be in object file. Make sure that it is in obj format. Now again drop this onto this timeline. Now hide out this for time being. Now again go to this layer options, new, create a solid layer and let me rename this to form. Now go to this effects and presets. If you're not finding this effects and presets, go to this window and enable effects and presets from here and look for form. So select this form which is in Trapcode and drop it onto this form layer. Now expand this base form options. Just click here. In base form, select change this to OBJ model. Now scroll down to OBJ settings, expand that one. In 3D model, select our 3D model. Here I have selected this T-Rex model which I have dropped on this layer here. You can see I have dropped it here, which is our second layer in timeline. So I will be selecting that. So come to this OBJ settings, 3D model, change that to T-Rex model. So instantly you can see we got our 3D model here. Let me position it here. So you can see we got that 3D model. So let me increase the size. Further come to this size XYZ. So let me increase this to 800. Now let me reduce the size of that. Means come to this particle size. Come to this size options. Let me change this particle size options to 0.5 and let me change this color to blue. Okay. So we got blue color on this. I think size, let me increase to 850. Okay, nice. Now come to this effects and presets panel once again and look for glow. Pick this glow and drop it onto this form layer, and let me reduce this glow threshold to 35. Let me increase this glow radius to 75. Okay, this looks better. Or else let me reduce this glow radius to 50. Nice. Place this model exactly on the stopwatch. So you can place this here by moving this XY position. Once the object has been placed in its position, select your form layer, press P on the keyboard for position options. Click on the stopwatch kind by holding Alt key. Now select this null layer, press P on the keyboard for position options. Come to this form position options, click on this pick whip tool, just hold left mouse key and pick whip to this position of this null and hit enter. So once we can observe our position is changed. Now let me adjust it once again. So let me adjust in null layer. We can't adjust anymore further in position of this form. So let me go to this null layer, select this null layer. But before changing the position of this null, come to the starting keyframe. Select all the keyframes by holding left mouse key and simply drag on all the keyframes. Now adjust the position of this. So let me place it. Okay, I think this would be fine. So here you can see that 3D model is following the movement of the watch. So nice. So we don't want this 3D model from the starting frame. We want it from this track position. So press I on the keyboard by selecting this track layer. So come to this form, trim it out by simply sliding or dragging it from this hand side till that frame. Now again move forward in timeline till this frame. Now let me trim it out from this side. Okay. So the effect what we are looking for is okay. Nice. Fine. Now let us add some rotation to this 3D object. So let me select this form layer, press I on the keyboard to move to the starting frame of that layer. Now come to this Y rotations, enable keyframe of this Y rotation. Now move to the last frame of this form layer. Now let me change this value to 1. Now let us create a solid layer for optical flares. Further go to this layer options, in new, select solid. Let me rename this to optical and hit OK. Now come to this effects and presets panel and look for optical. This is also an external plugin. We need to download it separately. So drop this optical flares onto this optical layer. Now come to this options, click on this options, select this light and scroll down where you find this green spotlight. Just select this green spotlight and hit OK. Now let me change this blend mode to add. If you're not finding this blending options, click on this toggle switches, you will get that. Change this blend mode to add. Now let me position this at here simply by clicking here, or you can place it manually by simply changing the values like this. And also let me position this lightning here. Okay, so let me trim it out here exactly. So this also optical we need at this frame, and also move to the last frame and trim it out from this right hand side. Okay, now come to this starting from, press I on the keyboard. Now change this parent option to null. Now let us reduce the opacity of this. Press T on the keyboard for opacity options. Reduce the opacity to 50, or else let me reduce to 75%. Okay. Now press I on the keyboard to reach the starting frame. Now press T on the keyboard for opacity options. Enable keyframe of this opacity. Now reduce the opacity to 0. Move few frames forward and change the opacity to 75, and again move few frames forward like 2 or 3 and change the opacity to 10. Now again move forward in timeline and change the opacity to 100. Okay. So you can see we got some glitch kind of effect happening here. Okay. So in this way we can create this hologram effect inside Adobe After Effects using Trapcode, Particular and Optical Flares. So I hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial. So if you have learned anything new from this, please like, share and subscribe my channel and support me. So we will meet in the next video. Until then, signing off. Take care. Bye.